With the Mandalorian and Grogu movie releasing in about a month, I've decided to rank every single Mandalorian set and also some of the Mandoverse sets, like the Ahsoka and Boba Fett sets. Honestly, there are some things that really surprised me about this list, and with that said, let's get into the actual sets. So first, let me introduce you to our tiers. We have This Is The Way, A, B, C, and This Is Not The Way. But anyways, to start off, we have the N1 Starfighter Microfighter. Already not a good start. I'm going to put that in This Is Not The Way. The main reason is this is just one of the uglier looking microfighters. It's also way more expensive microfighter. The minifigs aren't really a reason to pick it up, which is why you get microfighters in my opinion. But yeah, overall, this is not the way. Next up, the actual M1 Starfighter. Now, I know this is a Boba Fett set. I know that it's technically not a Mandalorian set, but it is the Mandalorian, technically, when you think about it, isn't it? Like, I'm not going to not include this. Anyways, I'm going to put it at B. I think it looks quite nice. I think the only way you can really improve it is to kind of like chrome it out. I think it's also quite worth it as well. I might put it in A later, but we'll see how it goes. Next on my list is the Imperial Armoured Marauder. I actually have this set, and I really like it. I'm probably going to put it B though. I'm really tempted. It's above the M. It's above the M1 for me. I was really tempted to put it up to A, but there's one massive reason. I think it's too small. In the actual series, the ship itself, it's really big. So I think I'm just going to put that in B. The Mandalorian helmet, another B in my opinion. I don't really care about the helmets. I wish there was a bit more chrome. A lot of it is grey. The top doesn't look amazing as well. So yeah, I'm just going to put that B for now. What is this? The Mando and Grogu Brickheadz. Straight in C. I have this twice. I don't really care much for it though. But it's not like it's a bad set. I just don't think it's absolutely amazing. Now, the Dark Trooper attack hallway. We've not had a single good set, like amazing set yet that deserves A. I'm gonna put it B. I think the minifigs are quite nice. The build can be a bit boring though, which is why I wouldn't really rank it higher. But I would say the build is nice, can be a bit boring, but the minifigs are also really, really good in my opinion. Boba Fett Slave 1, that's it. Not Boba Fett Starship, I'm not calling it that trash name. I'm going to put it C, because I think before the Jango Fett's one came out, I probably would have put it B. But the Jango Fett's one looks so much better. I need to do a comparison on them. I'll have that on the channel. But I have this set, so I'm allowed to speak trash about it. Number one, it's small. Number two, it just doesn't look as good as the Jango Fett's, and I'd probably call the Jango Fett's a B or an A. So yeah, we'll have it there. Oh, sorry, I can't speak. I'm stuttering a lot. Also, the minifigs suck. 2 minifigs for this price is a bit less. Also, the minifigs aren't really desirable. You've got a Boba Fett that's been released in way more sets, and a Mando who's been released in so many sets. So like, if they added maybe Fennec Shand, I could maybe see purchasing this or something. Maybe a cool Stormtrooper, like the Artillery Stormtrooper that actually should have been in this scene. But yeah, overall C tier. Oh yeah, the ATST Raider exists. Oh. See, many people have probably forgotten about this, but I actually really like this set. I'm going to put it top of B. I know it can be a bit forgettable, but I think the minifigs are quite good. Maybe not desirable to some people, but it is quite good. And getting a new version of the ATST is really cool to see. The Imperial Armoured Marauder. No. Moff Gideon's Light Cruiser. Okay, this is our first A tier. But is it the way? That sounds really cringy to say. Still trying to think. I think the Moff Gideon's a bit better. I think there are some bad things about the build. I'm going to put it in at A. But the build is really nice, apart from the massive cannons. I think the stud shooters kind of ruin it. Also, wish there was a bit more interior. Don't know where you could work it into, but I don't mind it. I think if they added a small hallway scene outside the main bridge interior. If you don't have this set, there's the bridge interior is in the main thing. So I wish if it was a bit longer and there was the small bit of the hallway with the Dark Troopers punching the door, because Dark Troopers are included, that would undoubtedly make the set an S tier. Or this is the way. But yeah, we'll keep it A for now. Mandalorian Battle Pack, straight to B. It's undesirable, but it is cool. Mandalorian Razor Crest, this is not the way because it is ugly as heck. The Spider Tank. Oh God, we'll put it at B because I actually really like the build. I didn't get it because I didn't want it, but I kind of regret it because it is really cool. But the minifigs are also really good, and yeah, I kind of wish I got this one. Right, TIE Interceptor versus Fang Fighter. That is probably my favourite Mandalorian set at the minute. That is definitely the way, and this still sounds really cringy to say, but oh my god, I own this set, and like while the Fang Fighter isn't desirable and puts the price of the entire set up, I really like the Fang Fighter. I think it's a really cool build, and the TIE Interceptor is absolutely perfect. Well, I have it on my shelf behind me somewhere. Yeah, there, and the Fang Fighter. And it is absolutely amazing. Like, I wish I had money to get so many of these, because the TIE Interceptor is just perfect. Right, now we have the Dark Trooper helmet. This is not the way. It looks ugly. The top bit looks ugly. And, yeah, that's all I'm going to say. Okay, this might really annoy some people. The Razor Crest, the new Razor Crest is going in B. I forgot. I'm gonna move some of these around. The Razor Crest is going in B above the M1, only because I think there's some things about it that look really ugly. Like the engines look horrendously bad, and there's also the sticker details. We'll put it in A. We'll put it in A, but it's very bottom of A. Now, Spider Tank, I'm gonna move up. You're gonna go down. You're going to stay there, you're going to stay there, you're going to stay there, you're going to stay there. Okay, we're fine with that. Advent Calendar, C, I don't care. The Grogu, put it at B above the helmet, because it is quite a nice Grogu, I don't mind it. Tusken Raider household tent thing. I actually kind of like this. We'll put it there. It's quite a mid set. I mean, it's not like a very desirable one. On quick drink break. As I was saying, it's not a very desirable set, but I think it is quite cool if it's something you're into. Now, Pirate Snub Fighter. That's what it is. Mate, there are so many like mid Mandalorian sets. I'm gonna put it at B, just above the Spider Tank, because I have this. I think many people underrate the set. I think it is quite a nice set, especially like just the fact that it's such a random set that we're not going to get remade. I mean, this is kind of the reason why we get a lot of remade sets, is because people don't really buy these one-off sets. I sometimes do, and I really like this one, by the way. Mandalorian Armoured Forge set, straight into C. Oh, we'll put it there. You go there. Brickheadz goes to the back. The only reason I'm putting this in C is because it's in my opinion, it's such a lackluster build. I think the minifigs, apart from Mando, are quite good, but like, yeah, and the armor's helmet is undisputed. I've forgotten the word for that, but it's not very good, because like they reused the helmet mold that does not work there. But yeah, C tier, and that is the highest I'll go with that. UCS Razor Crest. Easily S tier above the Fang Fighter and TIE Interceptor, because that is an absolute beauty. The minifigs are quite good, maybe apart from the Mithril. I mean, I don't know if I would prefer a molded head or not, but yeah, absolutely amazing set. It was really funny the fact that they finally made it once the ship got blown up. The BARC Speeder Attack, that is going to go straight into B. I'm going to put it in B because I'm going to move this up a bit. Because I really like the builds, and, I really like the build. I don't mind helmet holes too much, so I think the minifigs overall are quite nice. But it is a bit on the pricey side, could have had a bit of a price reduction. Right, this battle pack, I'm actually going to put it in This Is The Way. It is absolutely amazing. While I think the build could be a bit better by adding another one of those flying pieces to have a Mandalorian versus a Super Commando, that is the only thing that can make this absolutely perfect, but it's like 99% amazing. The minifigs are really good. I really like how the build attaches to the Moff Gideon base. In fact, I customised mine to make mine seem a bit better, but it is nice if you just get one. I have 3, so I modified mine a bit. Speaking of the Moff Gideon bunker, and that is going straight into A, because I think it is a bit overpriced. They didn't include the 3rd Praetorian Guard minifigure, which is definitely what you need in a set like this. And also there's just a bit less floor space. Like, it's actually fairly priced, actually. I don't know if I said it wasn't, but I'll change my mind. It's fairly priced, but I think it's undervalued what this set could have been. They should have probably given it another £10, $10, whatever you want to call it, and made it a bit bigger. But it is still a really nice set. 4+ N1 Starfighter. This is not the way. No, you're not B. This is not the way. Grogu. This is only going in This Is Not the Way. We'll move it up to C, because it's better than the Brickheadz. We'll put it there, because I think it is quite a nice looking build. Just, we don't need another Grogu remake. Mando speeder bike. I'm going to say it, a lot of people, this set is the most overrated thing. A lot of people like this set. I don't see anyone who doesn't own a Mandalorian and a Grogu. Because especially the fact that this doesn't have a new Grogu or a new Mandalorian. I don't see why anyone should really be getting this. Because like, it's not really going to go up on the secondary market, is it? But the B tier is fine. I'll put it just above... No, I'll put it below the Mandalorian Battle Pack. But like, it's so overrated, this set. It's good, but it's not that good is what I'm trying to say here. Right, X-Wing. Oh god. I'm really trying to put it in This Is the Way, but I haven't seen the film yet. We don't know exactly what it is. We don't know if there could have been more minifigs. I'm going to put it top of A, because I really like the build. There's just some things about it, and also I can't really put it in A yet, because it's going to be a bit difficult. Because like, I've not seen who else could have been included, if this is fully correct. Anyways, AT-RT Attack. Oh, what an amazing set that's going to go in This Is Not the Way. I'm going to change this around a bit. It's going to go right at the top of This Is Not the Way. The only reason it's... okay, we'll settle on that. The only reason it's there, because I do think the set itself is quite nice. I think the minifigs are really good. I think the builds are really nice, while I do think the AT-RT... I would have preferred one that was a bit undersized and maybe get two. I think the builds are quite nice, as I said before. But £40, $45, that is outrageous for this. The 327th Battle Pack is a better value than this. And that is saying something, because everyone hated on that set. But yeah, This Is Not the Way, that set's done. Razorcrest, the new one. Razorcrest, the sequel. Oh god, you know what? I'm going to put this in A as well. Hear me out. People might not like that, but in my opinion, apart from the downsize, the new set looks better, but the old set is a better playset, because it has way more, which is why I think, if I'm comparing them, I think they're quite equal. I think the minifigs are barely better in this one, play features are better in the old one, design is barely better in the new one, I think value's better in the old one. So it's basically split even. So yeah, I think I'm going to go A tier with both of them. I don't have the old one, and I think the old one's a bit ugly, so I'm going to... No, I've not got it yet, so I'm not going to say that. Anzellan Starship. Oh god. I'm going to put this right at the top of C, and there's a reason for this. There's no actual minifigs. For $70 or £65. You get 3 microfigs, which, yeah, seeing 2 Anzellans is quite cool. And then we get Grogu and also a battle droid. But there's no actual figures in this. And I'm sure there could at least have been one from what we're basing this off of. Also, the ship just looks like a flying brick. Someone said that, and I can't get that out of my mind anymore. I think it looks good, but, like, ships like this, where it's just grey block, I don't really like that much. But anyways... Right, Buildable Grogu. This is the 3rd one they've made. And just comparing this, hold on, I'm going to move this down to D quickly, so I can compare these. That was made in January 2025. That was made in April 2026, so it's not out yet, but it will be soon. Maybe when you're watching this video, it's out. And that one was made in 2019, I think, or 2020. But 1 year difference. This set isn't even retired yet. Oh, I'll move you back up. I'll be nice. You can go back there. But this set isn't even retired yet. And we already got a new one. Which is why, even though I think it does look a bit... Even though I think it does look a bit good, I can't put it higher than that. I mean, that is outrageous. We can't have... this is taken away like a really cool slot. Maybe like a more Shadow Lord Imperial gunship or Bad Batch sets. Or maybe even another cool Mandalorian set. I can't think of one off the top of my head. Maybe like the Light Cruiser remake and making it absolutely amazing. But I don't know. Anyways, next up we have the Brickheadz, the 5-pack. I'm going to put this a B. I think it's a very interesting Brickheadz pack. I don't think I'm going to get it. We'll put it above that. Yeah, we'll do that. I think it's a really interesting pack. I don't really care much about the Anzellan or the Grogu. Oh god, excuse me. Or the Mandalorian. Quick drink break. Drinking water, stay healthy. But the Colonel Ward I actually don't care about. The one reason I wanted to get this Mandalorian Heroes and Villains pack is for the hero that's not even named. The Imperial Remnant Snowtrooper, looks really cool. But now that I think about that, I'm going to move it down to C below that. Yeah, that's fair. Next up, UCS N1 Starfighter. Oh, this is difficult. Because I don't know, I've not seen the minifigs yet, but I don't think there's anything exclusive about them. I think it is a bit overpriced, but the build, in my opinion, is amazing. Even though it's not the old chrome, the drum lacquer chrome silverish pieces, they still look really good on this. So I'm going to probably put it A behind the Light Cruiser. Actually, no, I'll put it above the Light Cruiser, but behind the X-Wing, because I really like the X-Wing, and it's going to be my first X-Wing I get. I'm being a bit cheeky here. I've included the SANDCRAWLER preliminary image, and let's hope this doesn't get copyright striked. Oh my god, I can't speak today. Copyright striked by Lego. Let's hope the video doesn't get struck down. I'm hoping it doesn't, because I've kind of hidden it in rather than just revealing it. But anyways, the SANDCRAWLER, I really like this set. I think it's a bit obscure. I think people are not going to want to get it because it's not brown and it's not like an original trilogy one. But it is quite nice. The minifigs are quite good. Top of B for me at the minute. Because I do think the build looks nice. I do think the minifigs are quite nice. Especially the fact that we're going to get Queel in a cheaper set. I think the 3 grey Jawas are quite nice in this set. The Muddy Mando could have been a bit more muddier, because like he is covered in mud in the scene. We've not seen the Mudhorn yet, and the pram sucks. So hopefully some of these things change. But like, I don't know. I've not seen the set. Now, because I think we're only about 20 minutes into the video, and the video could be a bit longer, I'm going to rank some Boba Fett and Ahsoka show sets, because apparently they're part of the Mandoverse, which I wouldn't disagree with, but I wouldn't fully agree with. So we'll start with Boba Fett first. Oh god, I couldn't speak again. Boba Fett's throne room, I'm going to put in C tier, and I have a very sad story about this. I'm going to put it behind the Slave one. So my anecdote about Boba Fett's Slave one, right here, the throne room, is it was my birthday and I had a chance to pick between the Bad Batch attack shuttle and this set. And I chose this set and I missed out on the Bad Batch attack shuttle because I forgot that sets retire. And I can't even buy the old one because that's like 250 quid. Like, I could technically buy it, but I'm not going to, because like I'd rather get some of these newer sets that look cool, like the X-Wing. But like, I'm really sad because you can still buy this for about market value. That's how unwanted this set is. And when I was younger, I had fun with it. But as an older person who mainly collects these now, I'm really sad about that. Anyways, Boba Fett's Slave 1 Microfighter. Probably my favourite of the Microfighters, which is why I'm probably just going to put it at the bottom of C. It's not horrendously bad. I do think it's quite nice. I actually bought this for my brother a few years ago as a small gift. But actually, no, I'm going to move it down because the Boba Fett fig absolutely sucks. This is not the way behind the AT-RT attack. I'm really tempted to move that to the C, but like for the joke, $45 is not the way. Anyways, oh, hold on, I've forgotten 2 Ahsoka sets. Oh, hold on. Okay, we'll rank these and then we'll bring the Ahsoka sets back in. I'll just move my mic, so hopefully I didn't mess up the audio a bit. But we've got Bob Vanth Speeder. What? Cobb Vanth Speeder. C? B? I'm trying to think where this could go. It's definitely better than where'd it go? Than that set. I think the minifigs are quite nice. Maybe £5, $5 over. But I don't think the build is quite nice. The minifigs are really good. I'm going to put it A behind the Dark Trooper attack set. Because I'll definitely get it. I just need to wait for it to go down on sale. To be honest, I think I'll probably get it now. But yeah. Anyways, we have Duel on Peridea. This set I have. And it's a boring build, but it's going to go to B straight for the minifigs. Thrawn is amazing. Well, I do think we should have got Enoch. I don't mind the Night Trooper here, but to be honest, I wish it was either Enoch or 2 Death Troopers. And then we could have got the Death Trooper and Night Trooper battle pack with just 4 different variations of Night Trooper. That would have been so much cooler. But hold on, so let's move this a bit higher. B, we will put it there, because like the build is quite boring. I like the build, but like it is quite boring. It is just a grey slab with black pillars on, which is a lot of these location builds. But the minifigs really carry this, like most of these location builds. Ahsoka's T6 Shuttle. This is going in A, mainly because I am a big Marek fan, not from the Maul show, because I've not watched that yet, but I know he is in it. But from Ahsoka, I really liked his design. I'm going to put him behind the Razor Crests, because I think, actually no, we'll put it above the Razor Crests and above the Light Cruiser, but we'll keep it there, because I really like the build. While I do think the underside does look a bit ugly, I do really like the build, and the minifigures, in my opinion, are absolutely perfect. Next up, we got the Ghost. No, oh, where did I put it? B? No. No need to say this. It isn't even a Mandalorian set, and it's already going in This Is the Way. The build is perfect. The minifigs are a bit boring, but I don't think that's enough to knock it down to A tier. We'll put it there, because I didn't get this, because like for some reason I didn't want the Ghost. And I think I was probably able to get this set and this set because of it. So I'm happy with that, because I think I would have preferred getting these two rather than that. But, oh no, it was the U-Wing and Shin Starfighter that I got over this, which I probably prefer, because I like the U-Wing more. Speaking of the U-Wing versus Shin U-Wing versus Shin Starfighter is here. And we are going to put this in This Is the Way as well. So in the This Is the Way category, 2 of the 5 sets are not even part of the Mandalorian, but part of the Mandoverse. This is going to go there. I still like the TIE Interceptor thing way better. But the U-Wing is absolutely amazing. And Shin Starfighter, while maybe not the main reason people are getting this, still a nice build. And then there's also some really good minifigs like Balin, Shin Morgan Elsbeth, the U-Wing pilot, forgot his name, and the IKEA astromech droid. Is there a better astromech droid you could have had in this set? But anyways, that is it for now, but I am just going to quickly find the other 2 sets because I forgot about them. Sorry, I'll be back in a minute. I actually checked back and I figured out that I didn't just miss the 2 Ahsoka sets, but I missed the most important set of all. The 4+ Buildable Grogu. And I forgot, because this is 4+ and it's the 4th variation that we have, this is not the way. We don't need more of these. At least it's targeted at 4-year-olds, meaning that the 4+ slot is gone. But still, it's gone. We don't need to talk about this. It's a 4+ set. It's a buildable Grogu. What more do I need to say, apart from this is not the way? That rhymed. Anyways, next up, the Death Trooper and Night Trooper Battle Pack. And I really like this set. I have 3 of them. I'm going to put this just top of B, because I think the build could have been a bit better, as seen in my alternate build video. I might have that linked at the end if you want to watch that. I don't care if you do or don't, but the alternate builds were so much better for this set. And also, the minifigs, I think they could have done better. As I said, with the duel on Peridea, if they included the 2 Death Troopers in Peridea, and then I can't speak. If they gave us the 2 Death Troopers in Peridea, and then gave us 4 Night Troopers in this battle pack, or just gave us 1 Death Trooper and 3 Night Troopers, I would have absolutely loved this set and bought more, because I really like army building these night troopers, but what limits me is I don't want to have roughly the same amount of death troopers as night troopers, because there's way more night troopers than there are death troopers. So like if it's 3-1 or 4-2 in the Peridea set, that'd be so much better. But it's not, so I'm gonna put it B, even though I really like the set. Finally, we're gonna end on Chopper. This is probably going to be the most difficult one to rank because it's a buildable droid, and yes, that's Buildable Grogu, but I don't care about Buildable Grogu. This set is quite cool though. I don't really know if it's overpriced. I forgot what its price tag is. I can quickly check on Lego, but I'm not going to because I can't be bothered. I'm going to put this in A, I think, because while I did put this in the top 3 sets of 2025 tier list, if you watched that video, thank you very much, you are absolutely goated. But I really like this set, but like compared to some of these sets, like I don't think this is on the same level as the UCS Razor Crest, as the TIE Interceptor and Fang Fighter, as the E-Wing, as the Ghost. Maybe on the same level as the Battle Pack, but still I really like the Battle Pack. So I'm going to put it A, behind the X-Wing, behind the UCS, behind that. We'll put it there. No, not there. It's not going there. We'll put it there. That is absolutely fine in my opinion. And is there anything I want to change? I think... No, the Battle Pack's fine in S. A tier looks solid. I think B tier looks alright. Maybe there might be one set I move down. No, I might move you above that, because I think you're a bit cooler. But I think apart from that, I think B tier is quite nice. C tier, I do feel bad ranking the Anzellan Starship and the Boba Fett Slave 1 down here. But, like, I do think it's fair. I own the Boba Fett Slave 1 and the Anzellan Starship. I can't get out of my head, it's just a brick and there's no minifigs. So I'm not putting that higher. The Advent Calendar, I thought it was quite cool. I might just bring that up a bit. There. And then this is not the way. That is like basically perfect. So yes, this is our tier list today. So in This Is the Way, so basically our top ones, we have the UCS Razor Crest, we have the TIE Interceptor and Fang Fighter, the E-Wing and Shin Starfighter, the Ghost and the Ambush on Mandalore Battle Pack. And then the rest are just there. I do think that most of the sets, I'm probably going to say from C upwards, I think the sets are good. There's maybe like this set in D, which could be argued to be higher. Like, I could see if someone wanted to put this in like B, but I think any higher than that, too much, because like this is the same character. It's not a bad set, but like I think there are some arguments you can make here that some of these sets should be higher, some of them should be lower. But like considering what type of fan I am, these are the type of sets that I would want to place in this area. Like these are the main sets I'd want, and I have 3 of them. I don't have money for that, and I missed out on that to get some of the other sets. But A is like sets that I want, but not as much as that. B is ones that I might get, depending on what I think about them. C is ones I'd probably miss, and D is ones that I'd either wait for 50% discount or I'd never want to see. So anyway, oh god. So anyways, that is it for today's video. I hope you really enjoyed it. I might be doing more rankings, maybe. I was about to say more Shadow Lord sets, but they haven't even made one yet. But yeah, oh, quickly. The Darksaber, I don't know. I'll probably just put it in B or A, but I don't have it on me. Anyways, that's it for today's video. I hope you found this video enjoyable, and thank you for watching.